Alright, welcome back folks. Auto. I've got you on head cam today. I'm going to test out I've got no microphone plugged in, so it'll be a bit of a test for the inbuilt microphone, see if it's any good. I'll try not to swing my head around too much. But yeah, as you can see, I'm out spraying. Only spraying day this week. It's Wednesday today, the 19th of May. And yeah, the weather's been terrible, as you all know, to be honest. I don't think this May could be any different from May 2020 if it tried, could it? I think this time last year it was best part of 30 degrees and we were all making hay. There was a lot of hay made in May last year, wasn't there? But yeah, so now it's crap. It's been raining all week. It rained all weekend. It's sort of on and off rain, isn't it? The sun will come out and then it'll tip down with showers and hailstones and all sorts. So yeah, I'm just sort of grabbing a spraying chance while I can. There is a chance of showers today, 30% chance, so I'm taking a bit of a risk being out here, but the jobs are starting to build up. I've got quite a lot of spraying to do, and it's wet Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so yeah, just sort of taking the chance when I can. But I'm up at farm 2, out in spring oats. As you can see, they're growing really well, looking really strong. And all I'm putting on is just some herbicide. This one is actually having 2 types of herbicide for broadleaf weeds. I think there's things like cleavers and stuff like that out here. So yeah, it's having Jubilee and Star Rain, I think was the other one. Star Rain. Looks like we've got a bit of a dodgy nozzle over there. Better go and have a look at that. Stop here. What is it? It's the one on the join there. It's dribbling rather than spraying. We're going to have a look at it quick, in case I've knocked it with something. I've got the wide tyres back on. That's what we spent Monday morning doing, putting the wide tyres back on this machine, because I've got to spray all the spring crops and the ground's really wet. More so at farm, I'll get me gloves. You wait there, buddy. More so at farm 1, the ground's really wet and soft. Not so bad here. What's going on here then? Oh. Seems fine now. What I've done is just clean water going through it right now. I've just pulled onto the grass. Don't know. That was just clean water running through the boom then. Because I've got 200 litre clean water tank, I can switch it to wash the booms out. But it doesn't seem to be doing it anymore, does it? What it was just doing, leaking, whatever it was doing. So we'll carry on. Yeah, so we put the wide tyres back on just to spray the spring crops, and then we're going to put them back, the narrow ones back on again, to then go and spray the winter crops next week. Want to go auto. Yeah, so we've got the wide tyres on just to spray the spring crops. It's actually, considering the amount of rain we've had, like, I don't know exactly how much, but well over 50 mil. Probably like 75 mil in the last couple of weeks. It's surprisingly quite dry up here, but farm 2 is the ground what we're worried about. being very soft and tender. So we thought we'd put these wide tyres back on, and then once we get the spring crop sprayed, and go back to narrow wheels and spray the winter crops that are tall. It doesn't actually take long to change the wheels these days. Now we've got that new jack and that 3/4 impact gun. You can, if you got a shift on, you could change them in an hour. Use the grass to turn around here, look. Swing it around. So other things that I've been doing this week. What did we do? Yeah, so Monday morning we changed the wheels. And then from then on, I've been loading. There's a big old black cloud up there. Look, hopefully it doesn't rain. Someone's ringing me. Where's my phone? Right, I'm off the phone now. The old clouds are starting to look a bit black. I think there might be some showers on their way. But hopefully, I'll keep my fingers crossed. Yeah, we've done 33.2 hectares so far today. I'm just on my last tank for this job. It was sort of like a 30 hectare tank and a 20 hectare tank to do these spring oats up at farm 2. And then I've got loads more to do back at farm 1, but we'll have a look at the radar before we go and start that. It's, what is the time? 1:15. It was raining this morning, and I was loading grain lorries first thing as well. That's what I've been doing since Monday afternoon really, loading oats. Clearing up the oats. That's the only thing we've got left now is oats. Right, I've just finished the spraying. What is it, 2 o'clock? And it's just started raining actually. We're just on the edge of the shower. It's just spitting right now. I wouldn't want to be over there because it looks like it's pouring down, but over here it's blue skies, so fingers crossed. We're just on the edge of it, and we'll only get a tiny bit because ideally you need sort of like 2 hours without any rain, otherwise it just dilutes it and washes it off the plant. So there's definitely more showers forecast on the radar, so I'm going to go back to, well, I'm done here now. I'm going to go back to farm 1 and probably do some liquid N, put the last dose of liquid N on the spring wheat, because I can do that in the rain as long as it's not too muddy. You see the winter barley looking really good. When it's all out in full ear, the 2 row and the 6 row, I'll show you. I'll do a comparison and show you the difference. But yeah, looking a brilliant crop that is. I'm looking forward to combining that. I'm at farm 1 now, out on the spring wheat. I switched over to liquid N because of the showers. And there are still showers going by. Probably going to switch back to spraying this evening once there's no more showers. You can see it's wet here, look. This is the reason why I put the wide tyres on. And you've got water lead in the tram lines like that, look. We're on the loamy soil, which sort of, yeah, it doesn't drain very well. I think if I had the skinny wheels on right now, I'd be making ruts. But yeah, wheat's looking good. And what else was I say? Not a lot, to be honest. I'll probably go back onto oats again this evening, spraying herbicide. We'll go up on the hill, on the sketchy hill, see if we can slide with the wide tyres. This is what my tyre marks look like once I've run over them. Not too bad. We're squashing a tiny bit of crop, but I'd rather squash a bit of crop than make a rut. At the moment the wide tyres are staying on top just fine. And what we're putting on here is, so it's liquid N, so it's 35% N and 7% S, which is sulphur, and then the rest is just water basically. So if we can get some more, it looks like there's another shower rolling up, we'll get one of them to wash this in. We've got 50 hectares here. Most of our blocks seem to be all in 50 hectares, so yeah, we've got 50 hectares of spring wheat here and 32 hectares of winter wheat at farm 1. Alright, so I finished the field. Now I'm just putting a quick bit of nitrogen on the maize what I planted last week. but that's just beeping at me because I've got it on manual to put a slightly higher rate on. And yeah, I'm not sure if I should have really rolled it. It's not looking too good, but hopefully those maize plants will be strong and they'll be strong and push through. Right, so we're over at Jeremy's now. We've switched back to spraying again and we're up on the slippery hill. It's not so slippery today actually, it's travelling fine. But yeah, so we started spraying at 10 o'clock this morning at farm 2, sprayed 50 hectares of spring oats there with herbicide, and then it started raining, so we switched to liquid N. I did 50 hectares liquid N on the spring wheat at farm 1, and now I've switched back to spraying because it didn't rain all afternoon. I don't know if you can see, there's some rain going over that way, a big shower. Brilliant view from up here. It's just sort of sliding across across the north of us. So what I'm spraying now is some magnesium and manganese, basically. Literally on this one field up on the hill, it had a deficiency, and there's some bare patches in this field. To be fair, it looks a lot better than when we walked it a week ago yesterday. It was looking quite sick. So the agronomist recommended some manganese and magnesium, and that's what I'm putting on now. And it was a right bugger to put in the sprayer. I had 50 kilos of each to put in. I put the first bag in the induction hopper, and I wish I hadn't. So the other 3 bags went in the lid on the top. But yeah, I had to get it. I always put granules in dry in the induction hopper, but I tipped it in there and it just didn't move. I was having to prod it in with a stick and all sorts. So yeah, the other 3 bags went in the lid on the top. Right, so it's yeah, I've just finished this tank full. I'm at Jeremy's still, just on 2 fields at Jeremy's, and yeah, it's 9 o'clock, or just gone 9. I might get up early. I've just been wondering whether to do another tank now or get up early in the morning and do another tank in the morning. It's going to rain tomorrow afternoon, so yeah, I'll probably do that. Go home and have some dinner, and yeah, resume in the morning. But yeah, all in all, it's nice to get a bit done anyway. I'm not sure if I'll carry on with this video tomorrow, or if I'll just make this a short little video for Friday night. I'm not sure yet. I am tempted to go and do another tank now, but the trouble is, by the time I do another tank and then wash out on that, it'll be gone 11 o'clock then by the time, so I'd rather go home and get some sleep. Well, get some dinner, get some sleep, and then get up early in the morning. I got up early this morning to go and load a grain lorry at 7:30. So yeah, it's been a pretty long day already.